Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Intermountain Sports Network. This is Larry Cecil along with Justin Holbrook, and we're coming to you from the Appalachian Wireless Arena as the final day of the opening round of the 15th Region Tournament. Full schedule today. We've got 4 games today. We've got Prestonsburg and Pikeville girls teeing up, getting ready to play right now, and that will be followed by Prestonsburg and Pikeville boys. Then later this evening, starting at 5 o'clock, it'll be Martin County and East Ridge girls, and following that game, it'll be Martin County and East Ridge boys. So Justin got a full day today. Had some good games already Thursday and Friday night. And Pikeville comes in with a 4-5 record, and Prestonsburg coming in at 4-7 on the season.
Yeah, Pikeville's played a really tough schedule up till now, and Prestonsburg just, they've won 2 in a row, so.
We're going to take a short break as we're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with some more pregame on the Intermountain Sports Network.
How about 1,000 reasons to buy your next car or truck from Morgan McClure Chevy in Coburn? Other dealers are charging up to $1,000 in dock fees. That's $1,000 just for doing your paperwork. At Morgan McClure, you'll find our best selection of pre-owned cars and trucks this year, and we'll make available every incentive and rebate possible on new Chevys. And here's the $1,000 difference. We don't charge dock fees.
Low prices, no dock fees, huge trade-in allowances. That's the way we do it at Morgan McClure in Coburn, Virginia.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Are you ready to take your TV experience to the next level? With Gearhart TV, enjoy crystal clear high-definition quality, 400-plus available channels, and all your favorite shows at your fingertips. Plus, get Cloud DVR to record your favorite programs and watch them anytime on any TV or connected device. And with Pluto TV and TiVo Plus included, there's always something exciting to watch. Visit www.mygtv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get Gearhart TV today. Watch your way with Gearhart TV.
Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gatti's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gatti's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gatti's today and get only the best.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I like baseball, football, and basketball. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to have the driveway shoveled. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Get ready to power up your internet experience with Gearhart Broadband. Whether you're streaming movies, games, or shopping, our super fast speeds keep you connected without the lag. Gearhart Broadband gives you the speed you need for everything you love to do online. No more waiting, just fast, reliable internet that's perfect for your home. Visit www.imctv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get started today. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Are you tired of dropping calls and slow data? Switch to Gearhart Mobile, powered by the nation's most reliable network, with fast 5G coverage to keep you connected. With plans starting as low as $20 per month, experience affordable, high-speed data and crystal clear calls. Whether you're streaming, working, or connecting with friends, Gearhart Mobile has you covered. Make the switch today. Visit GearhartMobile.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to learn more. Gearhart Mobile. Now you have a choice.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
And we're back here at the Expo Center. About 5 minutes before Pikeville and Prestonsburg, the girls' side, the boys will follow up. I like how they've done that this year, the draw with the same teams playing each other. I don't know who decided that because it's never really it was never that way when I coached.
Right.
But I feel like it suits the fans a lot better and the teams traveling too, I think.
Well, you can get in, and your fans, they can see the boys and girls play at the same time, price of one ticket doing that.
Yeah.
We'll get back to some of the stats. Pikeville comes in tonight's game 4-5 on the season. They're led in scoring by Kylie Alvin at 12 points a game. They've got two 10-point scorers in Leanne Jackson and Nicole Lynn, averaging 45 points a game. Don't shoot it very well from the field, only 40% from the field, only 20% from behind the three-point line, and 62 from the foul line. As far as rebounding goes, they're led in scoring rebounding by Leanne Jackson with 7 rebounds a game. They average 24 per game.
Yeah, that real similar to what I was looking at Prestonsburg as you were going over that. Prestonsburg comes into the game 4-7. They're only shooting 33% from the field, 25 from the three-point line, and 60% from the free throw line. So scoring-wise, they're averaging 50 points a game. And they're led in scoring by Audrey Prater. She's at 12 points a game, 10 points for Jade Fitzpatrick, Allison Howard at 7, and Amelia Newsom and Ashley Tackett at 5 points apiece. Rebounding-wise, they are led in rebounding kind of by committee. Allison Howard at 6, Audrey Prater and Ashley Tackett at 4, and 3 apiece for Amelia Newsom, Jade Fitzpatrick, and Lakin Stevens. So, on paper, this is a pretty good matchup right here, but Pikeville's been on a tear, the last 4 or 5 seasons, and a lot of these girls, this is their first step up being the leaders of the team. Leanne Jackson played a lot, obviously.
Right.
And Kylie Alvin played some on those, 5 years in a row. I mean, they won the region and the All-A probably 8 times.
Well, they won the last 3 All-A's. They're going for a 4-peat. The Pikeville squad is this
and won
year.
3 of 4 regional tournaments.
And talking about Pikeville's record, 4-5. Well, they lost their first 5. They're on a roll right now.
Yeah.
They won their last 4.
Yeah, and Prestonsburg coming in on a 2-game winning streak.
Yes.
Beat Washington County and Eastridge. So
Yeah, they have their last 5. They're 2-3. Pikeville had 2 wins down at Raceland. Beat Betsy Lane 57-50, and Wheelersburg, Ohio 56-48. Then they beat Raceland 45-37. Then their last time out, they beat Lawrence County. In Lawrence County, we've seen them play at Betsy Lane. They look like they had a pretty good squad this year. Pikeville beat them 67-49 at Lawrence County.
Yeah, they're I think the region, I think you have to go with Johnson Central and Pikeville probably as your favorites, but I think it's pretty wide open. I think there's a lot of teams that could compete. I think Floyd Central is playing really well right now. I think they're 7-2 or something like that.
Betsy Lane squad above 500 right now, 6-5. Shyla Kidd coming down and joining the club down there has really give them a big spark. And we was noticing when they played the other night, their scoring average per game has actually took a big lift since Kidd came in. So, of course, this is early in the season, feeling your team out, seeing who's going to give you the minutes that you need to play, who needs to come off the bench and everything. By the end of the year, I think it'll be pretty well even.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's going to be the situation of matchups, and who gets a favorable matchup, I think, can win this game. I was talking to somebody earlier here, Prestonsburg fan, and you probably give Pikeville the nod here as the favorite, but Coach Kidd, he'll have a game plan here, and if he can muddy this game up a little bit and get Jackson in some foul trouble, and you never know. That's why you play these games, and you never know how people are going to play on this in this environment too.
Exactly.
This big floor and wide open.
Well, just like the other night here, you had Betsy Lane and Shelby Valley's boys, and Shelby Valley had been doing well for the season, but they had been scoring somewhere around 65 points a game, and Bartley got hot on the 3-point line, and they put 82 points up.
Yeah, so, he was white hot.
All-A Classic. Let's meet our starting lineups for our first game today. From the 59th District, the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Starting at guard, 00, a junior, Kylie Alvin. Starting at guard is sophomore, number 1, Catherine Walters. At guard, a freshman, number 11, Dagan Oliver. At forward, a senior, number 23, Leanne Jackson. And at forward, a junior, number 25, Ava Rogers. The Lady Panthers. Pikeville is led by head coach Denise Campbell. Representing the home team on the scoreboard from the 58th District, the Prestonsburg Lady Blackcats. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Audrey Prater. At forward, a senior, number 5, Ashley Tackett. At guard, a junior, number 10, Jade Fitzpatrick. At guard, a junior, number 12, Allison Howard. And at forward, a sophomore, number 33, Amelia Newsom. The Lady Blackcats. Prestonsburg is led by head coach Brandon Kidd.
And that's the starting lineups for today's first game. Prestonsburg and Pikeville.
Looking for a 4-peat.
The first, the upper bracket in the semifinals already said it will be Betsy Lane and Paintsville at 6 o'clock Monday, weather permitting.
Yeah.
And, of course, Prestonsburg and Pikeville, Martin County, East Ridge playing today to fill out that lower bracket. And we're ready for the toss, and Pikeville controls it. Here's Alvin with it into the front court. Prestonsburg comes out in a 1-2-2 defense, but that point on that defense is dropping down to help, and got a quick foul as the ball goes inside to Jackson. And number 5, Ashley Tackett with the foul for Prestonsburg. Pass comes in. That's Oliver for Pikeville. Oliver has it down, going down inside. Cross over to Alvin, drives, 12-footer up, no good. Battle for the rebound on the floor, still battling. And we have a tie-up, and it will go to Prestonsburg.
Pikeville with a little full court action.
It's going to be a 2-2-1, looks like. It'll come into Prater. She fires it into the front court. Allison Howard to the bucket. Up, no good. Battle for the rebound down low. And we have another tie-up, and it'll go back to Pikeville.
Same thing on both ends.
You're going to keep down how many tie-ups we'll have?
We're at 2.
This is already started. Down the lane, Jackson shot no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Got to keep her off the glass.
Pikeville breaks out on top 2-0. Prater into the front court. Gets it over to Fitzpatrick. 10-footer up and good on the baseline, and we're tied at 2. Pikeville quickly into the front court. Prestonsburg met them at mid-court with the trap, and here's a drive down the lane and a foul called. I think they're going to get Newsom on that one.
Yep. 2 quick fouls, a minute and a half in.
Alvin. She'll bring it in to Walters.
Playing the zone, you generally don't foul as much.
There's Alvin with the long 3, no good. Walters comes up with the rebound, gives it back to Alvin.
3rd offensive rebound already.
Walters off-balance shot, no good. Audrey Prater comes off the rebound. She could be the smallest one on the floor, but
she's tough.
She'll get her share of the rebounds for sure. On the other end, missing a shot. That was Fitzpatrick. Rebound Newsom, and she's going to be fouled and go to the line for 2. Rogers on the foul for Pikeville.
5 offensive rebounds already between the 2 teams.
That sounds like Kentucky and Florida.
Yeah, you got to hit the glass. Only 1 defensive rebound, Audrey Prater. Newsom misses the first.
She'll have 1 more. And misses them both. Need all those points you get from that foul line. Quickly down court. Pikeville has it. Jackson drives the lane, kicks it back out, working around now top of the circle to Alvin. She backs it out, gets her offense set up. Prestonsburg still in that 1-2-2 zone, but it drops back into a 2-1-2 sometimes. The point, she's
she falls deep, and you have to with Jackson in the middle.
Yes. And try to get into her and knocked out of bounds off of Pikeville, and number 10, that's Fitzpatrick, was playing that point, and she dropped down and got that pass, just like you said, trying to get it into Jackson, forced a turnover.
First turnover of the game for either team.
Tackett working, gets it in front court. Now Howard has it knocked loose, picked up by Alvin. She's on the run down the left side to the bucket and blocked. Ball on the floor, dug out by Oliver, and now we have a foul.
That's 3rd team foul.
Fitzpatrick.
Prestonsburg. 1 apiece for Fitzpatrick, Newsom, and Tackett.
Pikeville have it under their own bucket. Comes in. Here's Jackson, top circle 3. And no good. Rebound. That's Howard for Prestonsburg. Gets it over to Prater. They quickly get her and take it away. Alvin just reaches in, knocks it loose, kicks it up to Jackson down the lane, puts it up and in.
She's got all 4.
She really runs the floor well.
She does.
Done that last year.
Yeah,
got a lot of buckets. Howard for three, no good. Battle for the rebound down low. Alvin picks it up off the floor. He gets it out in front to Oliver. They're running again. Pass over to Walters, puts it up and in, and Prestonsburg, Coach Kidd says we need a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 6-2, Pikeville on a 4-0 run.
Yep. Both off turnovers.
Yes.
Or, well, I guess that one was off of the rebound, but it was kind of a scubble underneath the basket for that rebound. So,
well, you sometimes, you've heard the announcers say, a long three-point shot, that long rebound, and you get out and run just like turning it over.
Yeah, it is. That long rebound leads to a transition basket. And, if you're Prestonsburg, how you handle this pressure, because Pikeville's turning it up, and they've been getting in this full court pressure, even on a miss or a turnover. They've been kind of sticking in this 2-2-1. And, it's generally harder to press on this floor. It's so big and open,
right?
For high school teams. But Pikeville's doing a pretty good job of speeding Prestonsburg up at this point.
Prestonsburg works it in the front court. There's Fitzpatrick and one.
Nice.
Gets it to fall from the foul line, draws the foul.
Number 1.
Walters. Catherine Walters with the foul.
Fitzpatrick with all 4 points.
She can cut it to 1 with the make on the free throw line. It comes up short. That's 3 right now. Prestonsburg from the foul line. Pikeville working it into the front court. Nicole Lynn into the game for for Pikeville, number 4. Just working it around outside that zone right now. Lynn looks inside, nothing.
She's got a.
And there's a nice pass cross, and putting it up and in is Ava Rogers.
Good pass. Jackson had 3 on her. I mean, they were just hovering around her in the middle there. Left Rogers open on the backside.
Here's Howard. Drives 8 foot off the glass. No good.
Good box.
Rebound, Rogers. And Pikeville on the run again. Here's Lynn, goes in, puts it up. No good. She draws the foul.
That'll be 2 on Tackett. This will be the first free throws for Pikeville.
Lynn's free throw, first one's up and good. She's only been to the line 11 times this year, 55%. Gets them both.
Yeah, look good on both of those.
And we've got a media timeout. 3:35 left first quarter. 10-4. Pikeville over Prestonsburg on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back here in Pikeville, 10-4. The Panthers lead the Lady Blackcats. Larry, Prestonsburg leaving a lot of points on the free throw line down here, and they've had a couple of good looks, a little off the glass, and just can't get them to go.
Yeah, Howard last trip down missed the 8-footer off the glass, and then earlier Fitzpatrick, of course, she's got 5 of the points at well, she got all 5.
Yeah, she's got them all.
No,
yeah.
all 4 points.
Yeah,
4.
Yeah.
4, but
they're 0 for 3 from the.
Yeah, she missed the free throw, but she missed a couple too. She's got the ball now in the backcourt, gives it over to Prater. Prater ain't seen Prater take a shot yet.
No, she's been focused on breaking that press. Not got a chance to look for her offense.
Averaging 13 a game. She bounces it off her foot, picked up by Pikeville. Another turnover, Prestonsburg. Alvin on the run down the lane, stops.
Ooh.
And little left-handed scoop shot, no good, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Prestonsburg. Might have got away with a little bit of a shuffle of the feet on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, she navigated her way pretty good down there and then kind of got stuck right underneath the goal. Yeah, 3 turnovers for Prestonsburg.
They'll get it into Prater. And they just let her work it out. Alvin, she takes it down the left side. And good help by Rogers, comes over, knocks it loose. It's a tie-up. And it's going to stay with the Lady Blackcats. That's good help defense that time by Ava Rogers.
Yeah, she made it pretty deep. But when she got there, she was met with a couple Panthers.
Howard looking to get it in. Right under the goal.
That's blocked.
Shot blocked. That was Sierra Sloan in for Prestonsburg. And Pikeville comes off with the rebound. Nicole Lynn fires the 3. No good. Jackson with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. Gets it again. Power dribbles. Puts it up. And going to be fouled on the floor. No shots. Of course, that'll be 5 team fouls. So it will be shots if she'll get 2 on the common foul.
First on Prater.
And that's what we expected to see down low out of Leanne Jackson. She's tough on the boards down low.
Yeah, she's tough to handle down there. If the offense can flow through her, it's going to be tough for anybody in the region really to kind of handle her down low.
And she misses her first free throw. Neither team shooting very well from the free throw line. Second one up, and it's good. 11-4, Pikeville with the lead. They'll fall into that full court pressure. Prestonsburg beats it, gets it into the front court. Here's Howard, drives, cut off. Working it over to Fitzpatrick. She'll try to go down low to Sloan, knocked loose. Lynn comes up with it on the move. It's 1-on-2. She takes it to the bucket, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off Prater with it. She's going the other way with it. And that's some good defense between Lynn and Alvin, but they got the ball stuck between them and called for the walk, but might have saved a bucket.
Yeah, got the turnover for Prestonsburg and then turned right around and Pikeville gave it right back to them. Prestonsburg needs a basket desperately here.
Yes, they do. They try to go down low to Sloan again and tipped out of bounds. They made a concerted effort trying to get it down low to Sierra Sloan, but Pikeville's good defense just keeps knocking it away.
Yeah.
Here to come in Fitzpatrick. Gets it back out. Howard, 3, comes up short. And rebound picked up by Sloan. Gets it over to Prater. She takes it down low, and she'll draw the foul. That's number 11, Oliver, with the foul.
Their third. That's one way you can put some points on the board. Get yourself a trip to the free throw line if you can make them. Prestonsburg's 0 for 3.
Prater usually a good free throw shooter. Let's see what she's doing from this season.
Makes the first.
65% on the season.
Not too bad. I think for the team didn't shoot, was only shooting maybe 60%. Yeah, 60.2.
And the second one is good. Stops the bleeding a little bit.
You can get a stop here.
11-6. 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Alvin wanted to pull the trigger on that. She's a little bit far out. She gives it back to her. She does anyway, knocks it down. That's probably a 22-footer.
Yeah, that's deep. That's first three-pointer of the game for either team.
Pikeville lead at 8 now, 14-6. Prater drives through a triple team, gets it into the front court. Prater takes the handoff from Fitzpatrick. Howard backs it back out. Now they're back out to the timeline. 1:10 to go. Here's Prater breaks free down the lane, and she's going to be fouled. It'll be on the drive.
It'll be on Alvin. Be the team fourth, just her first.
Catherine Walters coming back into the game for Pikeville as Deegan Oliver goes back to the bench. Shot up,
good box
no
out,
good
Woods.
that time by Howard. Pikeville comes off with the rebound. Jackson out behind the three-point line. She's attempted one so far.
Ooh, they left her open. She didn't shoot it, though.
There's Alvin. Drives the baseline, puts it up and in. 10-foot runner on the baseline.
A little 5-0 run for her.
And it's a double-digit lead now, 16-6. Fitzpatrick down the lane, floater up, no good. Took some contact, no foul. Jackson comes off the rebound. Pikeville quickly up the court. Walters goes in, puts it up and in. And Justin, that's 3 or 4 times they've got the rebound off the board and had a run out on the other end. Newsom trying to drive the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Alvin. I tell you, Alvin and Walters is, we've called their name several times on the defensive end so far.
Yes. Yeah, they've turned up the pressure. They've got 9 points offensively as well.
Shot no good by Howard. Rebound comes off to Alvin quickly down the court on the other end. Rogers, and she's going to be fouled.
I think that's going to be on Fitzpatrick.
Pikeville just coming, rebounding off the defensive end and just turning around and throwing it down the floor. Got somebody breaking along every play.
Yeah, that's 2 on Fitzpatrick. So Ashley Tackett and Jade Fitzpatrick both with 2.
Rogers' free throw is good. Wasn't she there earlier?
No, this is her first trip. Lynn made 2 and Jackson split a pair.
Second one up and also good. 20-6, Pikeville. Prestonsburg having some trouble getting it into the front court, and they'll call a foul.
Tough foul.
On Walters. 3.6 seconds left, and that'll put Prestonsburg out of the line for 2 free throws.
And that'll be 2 on Walters. Yep. Not a good foul.
Number 14, Allison Wright, into the lineup for Prestonsburg. Kendall Stevens at the free throw line, and again comes up short. She'll get one more. 3.6 seconds left. And misses both of them. Knocked out of bounds by Prestonsburg. Pikeville will get it. They'll have to get a quick shot off. 2.4 seconds. And probably not going to do it.
Ooh.
At the end of the 1 quarter, it's 20-6. Pikeville over Prestonsburg. We'll be back for second quarter action here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Mr. Gaddy's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gaddy's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gaddy's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gaddy's today and get only the best.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
20-6 after the end of the first quarter. Pikeville on top of Prestonsburg, and Larry Prestonsburg 2 for 7 from the free throw line and missed a couple right there at the 8-10 footers that I'm sure that they typically make.
Yeah, they're really cold from the field for sure.
But that transition just outlet pass is killing Prestonsburg at this point for Pikeville.
And on our Texas Roadhouse gift card giveaway that we've been giving away each game, today a little different format. Instead of having a gift card giveaway on each game, we're going to have a $50 gift card given away at the end of the last game tonight. But if you like and share through all the games throughout the day, you'll be eligible for that $50 gift card. So still like and share, and you'll be eligible for the $50 gift card at the end of the last game tonight. Lynn made the bucket on the end for
Walters.
Walters,
Yeah.
excuse me, for Pikeville, and then foul caught on the other end against Pikeville.
Yeah, that foul was on Alvin. That's 2 on her.
And that sends Howard to the line, and again, a missed free throw by Prestonsburg. They're getting their opportunities at the line. They're just not been able to cash in on it. She split a pair this time. 22-7. 7:30 left, second quarter.
Got to pick her up from right there.
Prestonsburg's not really played a lot of bad defense when they've been able to get Pike win a half-court game. Pikeville's just been able to run it out on them and get a lot of fast break points.
Yeah, get that offense score before they can even set their defense.
Yes. And there's an example. See, Pikeville had an offensive rebound, but then Prestonsburg was able to come up with the turnover. Prater on the other end misses it. Ball tipped around, picked up by Pikeville. That's Walters out on the run, puts it up and in. Boy, I tell you,
she's got 8. Yeah.
Really handling the ball well, just a sophomore. Prestonsburg breaks the pressure, no problem. And nice move, misses, and put back good by Prater, and it's going to be an and one. That was Tackett with the initial miss.
First foul on Jackson.
Number 5, Charlize Compton coming in for Pikeville. It's the first time we've seen her in the game. Prater over there trying to complete the three-point play and rims out. Battle for the rebound, and Lynn comes out with it for Pikeville. Gets it to Alvin. 24-9, 6:30 left here first half. And Alvin fires the long 3. No. Jackson battling for the rebound. Hit is knocked out of bounds by Jackson. He'll go to the Blackcats.
24-9. If you're Prestonsburg, if you can string together a couple baskets.
There's Prater, loses it. Rogers. She's been active on the defensive end. She'll get it over to Alvin into the front court. Hesitation dribble to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Prestonsburg. It's going to stay with Pikeville. Addison Wright coming in for Prestonsburg. Howard will get a rest. Ball comes into Jackson, puts it on the floor.
Pass.
Kicked it back out, working around, back down inside to Rogers. Lynn top of circle 3, no. And Pikeville comes off with the rebound. Inside Lynn, didn't want it, works it back outside.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass by Alvin into Rogers, and she's fouled and go to the line for 2. Alvin's made that little runner, and the defense drew it to him and left Rogers open. She just dropped it off for the open shot.
She's 3 for 3.
Rogers makes the first. 25-9, 5:40 left, first half. Immediately following this game, we'll have the Pikeville boys and Prestonsburg boys teeing it up. Gets them both. Prater into the front court. Takes it down the lane to the bucket, up and in. Prestonsburg spread the floor that way and got the defense spread out and opened lane up for Prater to drive. Alvin, free throw line jumper, no good, out of bounds. It'll go to the Lady Blackcats. Dagan Oliver back in for Pikeville.
It's the first time I think Pikeville has not been in that full court press.
Yeah, they've dropped out of it. And again, Prater just takes it down the lane, shot up no good, draws the foul. She'll go to line for 2. Foul is on Oliver.
That's her second. Prater back to the line. This is her 4th and 5th attempt. She's 2 for 3.
First one's up and good. Clock rest with 5:06 left here, first half. And misses the second. Alvin in the front court for Pikeville over to Lynn. Prestonsburg active in that zone now. He gets it back over to Lynn. Pikeville just working around the three-point line. Now here's a drive on the baseline, cut off, try to go inside and intercepted that time by Newsom.
Oh.
And then Alvin intercepts their pass and puts it in. Left-handed shot off the glass. Had a good defensive stand, and then you just throw it away.
Yeah, you've scored a couple points here now, but you've got to string some stops in there as well.
And there's Prater down the lane on the drive, puts it up and in. She's getting a little hot now.
She's got 7 this quarter. They only had 6 in the first quarter as a team.
She's averaging 12 a game, so she's getting close to her average here in the first half. There's Lynn with the 3 off the left side, knocks it down.
Pikeville's balance is just so. I mean, they've all 5 starters have scored.
On the other end, Prater fires the 3 up and
he
answers on the other end.
Yeah.
10 points for Prater here in the quarter.
Yeah, she's got 12 for the half. So
31-17, Pikeville with the lead. Prestonsburg heating up a little bit, just like Justin said. If they can get some defensive stops, they could get back in this one before the end of the half.
Low.
Rogers misses it down low and tied up on the rebound. Here to go to the Lady Blackcats. We've got a media timeout. 31-17, 3:23 left before half on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to have the driveway shoveled. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I like baseball, football, and basketball. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
31-17, Pikeville out on top. Hanging on. They've been floating right around that 14, 15-point lead here. And, Prestonsburg's waking up offensively, but they dug themselves such a hole there the second half of the first quarter. Going to have to string some stops together with these baskets. They only had 6 at the end of the first quarter. They've got 11 here in the second
quarter, and Prater's got 10 of those.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick looked at the 3, and there's a 3 fired up by Addison Wright out of bounds. It'll go to Pikeville. Might not have been the shot Coach Kidd was looking for on the time out of the timeout.
No. I think Fitzpatrick was open there. I'd like to see her shoot that right at the top of the key.
Here's Lynn with it. Get down in the corner. Here to go to Walters. Jackson, she's been quiet.
Ooh. She spun right into it. Yeah.
And Alvin shuffled her feet before she put the ball on the floor and called for the turnover.
She's passed on a bunch of three-pointers. I mean, I think she's only 1 for 2, and both of them were
both
deep.
25 footers,
Yeah.
22 footers anyway.
But she's had a couple, and she's kind of hit that pump fake, and she's hit a runner and had an assist. But
Pikeville goes into a 2-3 zone now, and Prater loses it, picks it up, puts it in.
She may find her.
Audrey Prater's come to play here in this second quarter, 12 points for her. 2:25 left. It's a 12-point lead, Pikeville. And there was a deflection. Pikeville comes up with it. Jackson, 3, no good. And rebound comes off to Prestonsburg. Again, the tipped again and stolen. Jackson working in the lane and rolls it in.
Nice move. It looks like a walk, but, you get that step.
Yeah, that's that Euro step,
Yeah.
they call it. But that's 2 times that Pikeville has stolen the pass after Prestonsburg coming off with the defensive rebound and stealing the outlet pass and scoring on it.
Yeah, that's 2 stops that you needed and you came up with, but turned into a turnover and an easy basket for Pikeville.
Prestonsburg turns it over into their end. Pikeville quickly into the front court. Working around the three-point arc. Alvin, long 3, comes up short and out of bounds. It'll go to Prestonsburg. If she take about 2 steps in, she could probably be 100% from the three-point line.
Yeah. Well, and the crazy part is she's shooting that ball. She's not throwing it up there.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, I'm sure it would just be a little flick of the wrist if she, like you said, got a little bit closer.
And there's a pass deflected. Howard was able to dig it out. Shot no good. Rebound comes off Pikeville. That's Alvin with it. Kicks it over to Lynn. She drives, takes it to the bucket, off the glass and in. Beautiful drive that time, Nicole Lynn.
She's got 7.
35-19, lead back to 16. We're under a minute here in the first half. Prater tried to drive to the bucket. Good defense for Lynn. Here's Fitzpatrick, a little runner in the lane. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jackson gets it, kicks it out to Alvin. Down the floor to come to Lynn. She rolls in, puts it up, and Prater's going to be called for the foul. Lynn will be at the line for 2.
That'll be 2 on Prater. That's the first time they've got that transition, that little outlet pass here in the last little bit. But they've got it a lot tonight, that's for sure.
Lynn's free throw comes up short. She'll have one more and splits the net with that one. 36-19, 35 seconds left. Prestonsburg with it in the front court. Prater driving, weaving back and forth. Now she'll give it up to Fitzpatrick. Gives it back to Prater. Down the lane she'll go. A little runner in the lane, no good. Jackson clears the board for Pikeville. 16 seconds left. See if they'll work for the last shot as Alvin slows it up. Getting her players set where she wants. It's at 6 seconds. Down low. Comes back out on top. Walters for 3. Count it at the horn. And that's the dagger.
Yeah.
39-19 at the half. Pikeville over Prestonsburg. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some first half stats and halftime comments here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay, keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
How about 1,000 reasons to buy your next car or truck from Morgan McClure Chevy in Coburn? Other dealers are charging up to $1,000 in dock fees. That's $1,000 just for doing your paperwork. At Morgan McClure, you'll find our best selection of pre-owned cars and trucks this year, and we'll make available every incentive and rebate possible on new Chevys. And here's the $1,000 difference. We don't charge dock fees.
Low prices, no dock fees, huge trade-in allowances. That's the way we do it at Morgan McClure in Coburn, Virginia.
Are you ready to take your TV experience to the next level? With Gearhart TV, enjoy crystal clear high definition quality, 400 plus available channels, and all your favorite shows at your fingertips. Plus, get cloud DVR to record your favorite programs and watch them anytime on any TV or connected device. And with Pluto TV and TiVo Plus included, there's always something exciting to watch. Visit www.mygtv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get Gearhart TV today. Watch your way with Gearhart TV. Get ready to power up your internet experience with Gearhart Broadband. Whether you're streaming movies, games, or shopping, our super fast speeds keep you connected without the lag. Gearhart Broadband gives you the speed you need for everything you love to do online. No more waiting, just fast, reliable internet that's perfect for your home. Visit www.imctv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get started today. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Are you tired of dropping calls and slow data? Switch to Gearhart Mobile, powered by the nation's most reliable network, with fast 5G coverage to keep you connected. With plans starting as low as $20 per month, experience affordable, high-speed data and crystal clear calls. Whether you're streaming, working, or connecting with friends, Gearhart Mobile has you covered. Make the switch today. Visit GearhartMobile.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to learn more. Gearhart Mobile. Now you have a choice.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gatti's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gatti's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gatti's today and get only the best.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to have the driveway shoveled. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I like baseball, football, and basketball. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at the half of today's first game. Pikeville and Prestonsburg girls. Pikeville with the 39-19 lead, Justin.
Yeah, the end of that first quarter, they just kind of stretched that lead out to about 15. And then, they kind of went on that little run there, a little 5-0 run. Walters hits the three, and I forgot who got the run out. I think it was Rogers maybe. But just kind of stretching it out there. And Prestonsburg finally started to piece some scoring together there, but it dug such a hole, it's kind of stayed right there.
Yes.
For Prestonsburg, they were led in scoring by Audrey Prater. She had 14 of the 19 points. Jade Fitzpatrick had 4 points and 1 point for Allison Howard. They were only 4 for 12 from the free throw line. Had them with 14 rebounds, and of those rebounds, 5 of those were offensive, and 2 of them were second chance points. For Pikeville, just a balanced attack. I'm sure if you're a Pikeville fan, this is what you want to see. They were led in scoring by Kat Walter. She had 11, 9 for Nicole Lynn, 7 apiece for Kylie Alvin and Leanne Jackson, and 6 for Ava Rogers. So, you just couldn't paint a better picture than, everybody has at least 6 points, and your leading scorer has 11. I had them with 23 rebounds and 9 offensive rebounds and 6 points off of those offensive rebounds, and they were 8 for 10 from the free throw line. So, going to be a tall task for Prestonsburg here to string together some stops and scoring the ball. And like you said there, a couple times they got the stop they wanted, but on the outlet pass, they turned it over, and Pikeville made them pay. So
yeah, Prestonsburg going to have to cut down on the turnovers and also start hitting some shots from the foul line.
Yeah.
They've got 2 or 3 of the players from Pikeville with 2 fouls on them, but they're not capitalizing on those fouls by making their free throws. So we'll take a short break and be back for second half action. 39-19, Pikeville over Prestonsburg at the half at the Intermountain Sports Network.
Are you tired of dropping calls and slow data? Switch to Gearhart Mobile, powered by the nation's most reliable network, with fast 5G coverage to keep you connected. With plans starting as low as $20 per month, experience affordable, high-speed data and crystal clear calls. Whether you're streaming, working, or connecting with friends, Gearhart Mobile has you covered. Make the switch today. Visit GearhartMobile.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to learn more. Gearhart Mobile. Now you have a choice.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
getting ready for the second half. Pikeville on top 39-19. Larry, if you're a coach kid, you just kind of got to chip away at it. You know, you get these, you get 2 free timeouts each half, under 4-minute media timeout. So you can kind of set you some goals by the first media timeout. You want it to be 15 or whatever you want it to be. And you just kind of got to chip away at it slowly but surely.
Yes.
Only 8 turnovers for Prestonsburg. They all kind of came at inopportune times. It seemed like they were all big moments that they needed to get a good shot off. Pikeville, on the other hand, had 5 turnovers. So,
Pikeville really hurt Prestonsburg on the defensive glass and then on the runouts.
Yeah, they out-rebounded them 23-14.
And a lot of those defensive rebounds, they just
turn into transition buckets.
One pass or 2 passes down the floor, and they're shooting layups.
Yeah.
Pikeville extends the defense, come out in a 1-2-2 half-court trap. Jackson, they get it inside, and she makes the bucket at the rim.
They've done a pretty good job keeping Jackson out of the paint, with her paint touches. But
yeah, she's not done a lot of scoring. She's helped them a lot of other ways, rebounding and
passing
a lot of good screens. And here's a drive by Howard, and she's going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be Oliver.
That'll be her 3rd.
And that's one way that Prestonsburg could get back into this game is, like I said, Pikeville's got 2 or 3 players with 3 fouls on them, and they can get them to the line, but they got to make them once they get there. They missed another one.
Yeah, Alvin's got 2. Kat Walters has got 2, and now Oliver has 3.
Howard's second free throw, no good. Misses them both.
They're 4 for 14 from the line tonight.
Yes. That just don't get it done.
No. Whew.
And there's Jackson. Tough catch at midcourt. And she's able to hang on to it. Gets it down low now to Rogers. Walters hit that big 3 right at the end of the half, top of the circle. She's going to try one this time off the right side. No good.
Oh, man.
Rogers comes up with the rebound and called for the walk.
Had 2 Lady Blackcats just standing there.
Yes. Rogers just goes over the top up and gets them.
Just takes it.
And Oliver will go to the bench with those 3 fouls as Nicole Lynn comes in. Don't lose much on that exchange.
No.
Prater. That's Newsom with it, and another foul on Pikeville. That's going to go against Rogers.
Yeah, that's her 2nd.
Prater has it for the Lady Blackcats. Works over to Fitzpatrick. Had an open lane to the bucket, didn't take it. Howard might have got away with the walk. Gives it to Fitzpatrick. Back to Howard. Driving inside, turn around, off the glass, no good. Rebound Jackson. Pikeville gets it out into the front court. Alvin with it. Jackson breaks down the lane in front of the rim. Shot no good. Battling for a rebound. Prater comes off with it. It's 1-on-2. And she splits the double team and called for the jump ball, and it will stay with Prestonsburg.
Good defense.
Prater was determined to get to the rim on that one, wasn't she?
Yeah, tried to split them. And Alvin got her hands in there.
That's Tackett getting it in. She drives into the lane, spins, and has it blocked by Jackson.
That's a couple blocks for her.
Ooh. And on the other end, nice defense that time of Fitzpatrick knocking the pass away. Tackett rescues it, gives it over to Prater. Prater on the drive down left side, turn around in the lane, no good. Pikeville comes up with it. A lot of action, no scoring right now. On the other end, Lynn takes it in, puts it up, no good. And
good rebound.
Battle for the rebound that time, Ashley Tackett. They'll get it out to Fitzpatrick. 2-on-2, and Fitzpatrick tries to get it down, and pass deflected that time by Walters.
Like you said, up and down, but nothing on the scoreboard.
Pikeville will slow it down a little bit now. Rogers, open on the baseline. Long 3. Alvin, no good. Jackson working the offensive board, puts it up, no good. She'll go to the line for 2.
It's her 3rd. 3rd on Prater.
That's the one player they can ill afford to lose.
Yes, absolutely.
Jackson makes the first one. 42-19.
Jackson's got all 3 points. Yeah, we played 3 minutes, Larry, and we've only had 3 total points, all by Jackson.
And make it 4. Lakin Stevens into the game for Prestonsburg. That's her first appearance. Prater with it into the front court.
Oh, good cut.
And nice cut, nice pass, and miss it. Then Stevens goes in and gets a rebound, puts it up and in, making her presence felt right off the bench. And on the other end, Jackson rolls off.
Almost.
And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. And again, Jackson beating the Prestonsburg defense down the floor. And you wouldn't think that your number 5 position would the one that's beating you down the floor.
Yeah, and that's the opposite of the way it was in the first half. She was grabbing the rebounds and making the outlet pass.
Yeah.
Now she's trying to get down the floor and beat them down there.
Misses the first free throw. Makes the second. She's got 5 here in the quarter, all 5 for Pikeville. (44-21). Prater working down the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound inside, battle for. Alvin comes out with it on the run, down the corner, and Jackson again under the bucket, up and in. Big quarter for Jackson.
Yeah.
7 in the quarter.
Yeah, and got all points for Pikeville here.
Prater with it, Howard. She drives down the lane, has it taken away by Lynn. Out in front, got one man to beat, and she'll stop and kick it out to Walters.
Shoot it. Let's see her step into that 3. She's had a big quarter.
She has. And she right there's where she'd rather have it. Down low, she misses it, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Alvin. And shot up. No good. That was
Woods.
Yeah, Sophie Woods. And that'll get us to a media timeout. 3:49, third quarter, 46-21, Pikeville on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to have the driveway shoveled. His part of the big lunch meeting and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
How about 1,000 reasons to buy your next car or truck from Morgan McClure Chevy in Coburn? Other dealers are charging up to $1,000 in dock fees. That's $1,000 just for doing your paperwork. At Morgan McClure, you'll find our best selection of pre-owned cars and trucks this year, and we'll make available every incentive and rebate possible on new Chevys. And here's the $1,000 difference. We don't charge dock fees.
Low prices, no dock fees, huge trade-in allowances. That's the way we do it at Morgan McClure in Coburn, Virginia.
And 3:49 to go in the third quarter, 46-21, Pikeville on top. And just kind of, they've extended that lead a little bit. Leanne Jackson with all 7 points for Pikeville here in the third quarter, Larry.
Yeah, it's been the Leanne Jackson show for sure.
I'd say she's got at least 5 rebounds to go along with her 7 points this quarter as well.
She got 2 or 3 offensive rebounds for sure. Fitzpatrick.
Nice. Good shot.
Tees up the 3 and knocks it down.
That's her first point since
and you made the comment
quarter.
early in the ball game. She had a couple of those open and didn't take
shoot them. Yeah, need her to score.
Yeah, somebody's got to help Prater out. And there's a nice drive. Alvin misses it. Rebound comes off to Prestonsburg. Stevens with it. Gives it over to Prater. Down the left side to the rim. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, put it up. No good, but Stevens out of bounds, going to stay with Lady Blackcats.
Well, Stevens with a couple of offensive rebounds here, Lakin Stevens.
Yeah, she's got Lakin Stevens and Kendall Stevens in both right now for Prestonsburg. This is Kendall Stevens. Working against Lynn. Now she's looking for some help. Called for the walk. Good defense that time by Nicole Lynn.
11 turnovers for Prestonsburg now.
Rogers and Oliver back in the lineup for Pikeville. Lynn brings it into the front court. Running that weave at top of the circle. Lynn, nobody in the paint, opened it up for the drive, and Lynn tried to drive it, lost it, but Alvin was there to pick up the loose ball, spin move down the lane, and there's going to be a foul call. Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, that'll be her third.
Might not have got that foul. She had swung her arm down. Looked like a pretty good block up top.
Yeah.
Alvin's free throw, first one's good.
Her first trip to the line. First points other than Leanne Jackson here in the quarter.
Jackson will get a rest as Sophie Woods replaces her. Kylie Alvin gets them both. 48-24, doubled the score right now on Prestonsburg. 2:20 left here in the third quarter. Fitzpatrick goes down low. Stevens back out. Kendall Stevens. Try to go back down low to Lakin Stevens. Intercepted. On the other end, Lynn, no good at the rim, and then she's called for the foul on the rebound. Didn't see that one.
No, that's a quick one. Thought they were just going for the loose ball there. I don't think she boxed her out, but nevertheless.
Here's Kendall Stevens with the three. No good. Out of bounds. It'll go to Pikeville. Kylie Alvin with it. Walks it into the front court. Pikeville in no hurry. Gets a screen top of the circle. And here's a nice drive down the lane by Oliver, knocked loose, but Pikeville comes up with it. That's basically what's happened the whole game. You get the defense from Prestonsburg gets a good tip or something, and deflected pass, not able to come up the loose ball. Rogers drives the lane, puts it up, no good. And ball saved back in. Lynn with it down the lane, up and good.
She's in double figures with 11.
She's a junior. She's not got a lot of height to her, but a very athletic player. Down low, that's Stevens with it. Gets her own rebound and then is fouled by Sophie Woods. So Lakin Stevens will be at the line for 2 shots. 52.9 left here in the third. Gets the first. 23, Sierra Sloan into the game for Prestonsburg.
Gets both.
Gets both of them.
That's a rarity.
We've not said that a whole lot for Prestonsburg here today. Sophie Woods on the other end. Nice drive off the glass and in. They're all getting in the scoring column today.
Yeah, Oliver is the only one that's played that hasn't got in the scoring column, I think. She's played a pretty good game, though.
Here's a steal. Oliver. Well, she's had some foul trouble.
Yeah,
and
she has.
A lot on the bench. Sophie Woods on the other end misses it.
Good rebound.
And rebound comes off. That time, Sierra Sloan for Prestonsburg gets it over to Prater. Straight down the lane to the rim, loses it, gains control, gives it back at Woods with the big block. Cole comes off the rebound, and maybe Oliver can get the boards on the boards now as he puts it up and in. And that'll get us to the end of the three. 54-26, Pikeville over Prestonsburg on the Intermountain Sports Network.
We close out another incredible year. Appalachian Wireless is honored to be a part of your lives. This year, we strengthened our infrastructure to ensure reliable, secure service across our region. We proudly supported schools, healthcare providers, and local organizations to uplift our communities. As we look ahead to 2025, our focus remains on connecting Eastern Kentucky with the excellence and care that you deserve. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We are Appalachian Wireless, and we're here to keep our communities connected.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here, 54-26, Pikeville on top. They extend their lead, Larry, out to 28.
28 points.
Yeah, it's kind of slowly went up. They were up 14 at the end of the first, 24 at the start of the third.
Well, they had Leanne Jackson had the first
18,
7
yeah.
for Pikeville, and so she scored as many as
she did.
Prestonsburg herself.
Yeah, Audrey Prater didn't get in the scoring column that quarter. She had 14 points.
Pikeville working around the 2-3 zone. There's a pass that's tipped. Again, Pikeville comes up with it, going into Jackson. Double team and called for the walk.
Just their 7th turnover.
Good job that time by the Prestonsburg defense surrounding her.
Yeah, collapsing on her. They've done a pretty good job of that. A lot of her points there in the third quarter. She's got 14, but came from those runouts.
And here's down low, shot no good by Newsom for Prestonsburg. Rebound, Jackson gets it out to Alvin. Oliver with it, try to go into Jackson, and it's stolen. Allison Howard with it. Nice crossover dribble on that one. Down the lane, Euro step, called for the charge. Good defense that time by Dagan Oliver getting back.
Yep.
Has Howard scored today?
She's got 1 free throw in the second quarter.
Pikeville working against the zone. Oliver had a 3, didn't take it. Gets it back out to Alvin. Walters flashes in the middle. Shot no good. Rogers off the board with it.
Good pass.
And
Good
thrown
attempt.
inside. Knocked loose. Tie up. Going to go to Prestonsburg. Pikeville has completely dominated the boards on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've out-rebounded them 33-22 so far. And just the offensive rebounds alone has killed Prestonsburg.
Yes. Lady Blackcats working in the front quarter. There's Newsom with it. Has it knocked loose, and they're going to call the foul. That'll go against Alvin.
That'll be 3 on her.
Number 5 for Pikeville coming in would be Charlize Compton, and 34, Isabella Mulkey. Prestonsburg, here's Howard. Drives the lane, steps through, puts it up and in. That's a nice move that time.
That's her first field goal.
That's what she tried the last trip down and was called for the charge on it. That time she stopped to dribble short and was able to step through. 54-28. Under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Try to go down low to Mulkey, knocked loose, and it is out of bounds to Prestonsburg. Pikeville hangs on to this lead. They'll play the winner between Martin County and East Ridge. That game will be at 5 o'clock this evening. We'll have Charlie Pinson in on the call on that one. Here's Prater, 3 out of the corner. Comes up short.
Yep.
Rebound Pikeville on the move. Walters with it. And deflected, goes straight to Mulkey. Her shot's no good. And out of bounds off of Prestonsburg. It's going to stay with Pikeville.
Yeah, Prater had her groove going there in the second quarter, but just hasn't really got it.
Well, she's played so hard, she's
Yeah.
might be running out of steam.
That's
I
true.
don't think she's maybe being on the bench. Here's Jackson with it. Baseline, turn around, no good. Rebound comes off. That was Charlize Compton with it, and she's fouled. Only the second team foul, so no shots.
Third on Ashley Tackett.
Drops it into Jackson. Tries to back her way in, and it's blocked. Take it away. Prestonsburg with it. Audrey Prater on the move down the right side. Gives it over Fitzpatrick. 3. No. Rebound comes off Jackson.
Don't keep individual stats, but she's got to be in the 12, 14
rebounds. Yeah. On the other end, Walters misses an open layup. Out of bounds off of Pikeville. Hit a go to the Lady Blackcats. Number 2, Isabella Stone coming in for Pikeville.
I've got Pikeville with 15 offensive rebounds. Only 10 points off of it, but.
And how many rebounds has Prestonsburg got total?
Only 24.
Shot no good by Howard. Alvin just weaving through traffic down the lane and draws the foul before the shot. Number 12, Allison Howard with the foul. 3 team fouls now. 4:24 left. Walters with it. Alvin was going to shoot that, but she was too close.
Yeah.
She was only 19 foot from the bucket. Here's Mulkey, had it
There
inside.
you
And
go.
here it is, 24 foot, top of the circle, no good. Rebound comes off. Howard with it on the move for Prestonsburg, and
good control.
Nice, able to continue the dribble as
Yeah.
Alvin reached in, tipped it loose, and Howard scores. That's her second bucket here in the quarter. And nice steal that time by Ashley Tackett. Audrey Prater on the move and taken away by Lynn. No, excuse me, that's number 5. That's Compton. And gives it up to Walters for the layup.
Give her 13. Wow, that's only their first.
Prater, beautiful little pass to Fitzpatrick, breaking on the baseline, puts it up and in. Then on the other end, shot no good. Rebound, Prestonsburg.
Yeah, Pikeville with only 2 points here.
And Prater has her pocket pick, that time by Alvin. Gives it up to Walters, puts it up and in. And wholesale substitutions both ways. I'll let you, and we got a media timeout. 58-32, Pikeville over Prestonsburg on the Intermountain Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Are you ready to take your TV experience to the next level? With Gearhart TV, enjoy crystal clear high definition quality, 400 plus available channels, and all your favorite shows at your fingertips. Plus, get cloud DVR to record your favorite programs and watch them anytime on any TV or connected device. And with Pluto TV and TiVo Plus included, there's always something exciting to watch. Visit www.mygtv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get Gearhart TV today. Watch your way with Gearhart TV.
58-32. Pikeville trying to close this one out, Larry. 3 minutes to go. Got some new players on the floor.
New players in on both sides. We'll try to get them. This is Steven. She's been in, and here's a long 3 up, no good. Rebound put up, no good, and a foul called And that's going to put Sierra Sloan at the line for 2.
Yeah, she's played quite a bit tonight. She's got a couple rebounds.
Yes. And the free throw's up and good. Prestonsburg knocking some free throws down now.
They made 3 in a row.
If they'd done that earlier in the game,
Been a tighter game.
Might have been a little tighter.
Yeah, they were 4 for 12 in the first half. And they are 4 for 6 here in the second half.
58-34. Pikeville with it in the front court. And here's a long 3 up and off the front of the rim. That's number 2, Isabella Stone. And Prestonsburg, Sierra Sloan stepped on the line. It's going to stay with Pikeville. And here's a steal. Prestonsburg. Candace Allen puts it up and in.
Nice move.
Getting her name in the scoring column.
Nice steal. Good finish.
Pikeville working in the front court with it. That was number 10, Candace Compton. And shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds off of Pikeville. Hit a goal to the Lady Blackcats. 2:07 left. Just a matter of what the final score is going to be now. 58-36. We can pencil Pikeville in to the semifinal game. Monday, weather permitting. Here's a steal, and then a walk called on Pikeville turns it back over to Prestonsburg. Clock rest with 1:52 left. Prestonsburg gets it in, and that was a shot by Stevens. It was blocked. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Blackcats. And number 14, Addison Wright, steps out of bounds, gets it into Stevens. That's Lakin Stevens. Kendall Stevens got it now. She balances the floor, got it out front. Working against Charlize Compton. They go down low. Sierra Sloan shot no good. Battle for Reach Stevens had her shot blocked. We've got a tie up, and it will go to Pikeville. 3 more substitutions in for Prestonsburg. Elizabeth Goebel, number 0. And didn't get the other numbers there. Justin, 24. Paisley Sloan. And number 11, maybe. Yeah, number 11, Whitney Howard. Minute to go. And here's the 3 up, no good. That was Candace Compton. Rebound, Mulkey, looking for help. And
Allen with another steal.
Candace Allen. And she'll go in, and that's her second layup.
Yeah. 2 steals,
2
4
steals,
points.
2 layups on the other end. And here, Pikeville's number 41, Paula Patton, to the rim, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 43 seconds left. We'll have the 20-minute warm-up between these 2 games, and Pikeville, Prestonsburg boys will tee it up, and that ought to be a good one. Rebound, Mulkey, shot no good, gets it back again. Gets it over to Compton. 30 seconds.
Oh,
Here's
man.
another steal. Candace Allen. She goes the other way, puts it up, and misses this one. Rebound, Prestonsburg's number 24. That would be Paisley Sloan. We have a tie-up, and he'll stay with the Lady Blackcats.
Don't pass the ball around Candace Allen.
She's got 3 steals and 2 buckets here in the last 2 minutes. And here's a three out of the corner, shot up no good by Whitney Howard. Rebound Pikeville, kicks it out in front.
Ooh,
and
lefty.
With a little left-handed shot. That was Candace Compton. That was nice.
It was. Nice little
three
scoop.
on the other end, no good. And that'll do it. 61-38. Pikeville over Prestonsburg. We'll send it back to station and be back shortly with some final stats and comments on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Mr. Gaddy's Pizza in Pikeville is the perfect place to eat, play, and party. Come try our all-you-can-eat buffet, loaded with unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and desserts. Let Mr. Gaddy's host your next birthday party, school event, or family gathering. After you eat, check out the game room where you can play the best up-to-date games around and redeem your tickets for cool prizes. Mr. Gaddy's also offers a drive-through lane where you can pick up your meal while on the go. Stop by Mr. Gaddy's today and get only the best.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena final in tonight's first game, or today's first game, I should say. Prestonsburg and Pikeville girls. Pikeville comes away with the 61-38 win, and they will advance to the semifinals Monday night. And Justin's got some final numbers.
For Prestonsburg, they were led in scoring by Audrey Prater. She had 14 all in the first half. Didn't score in the second half. 9 points for Jade Fitzpatrick, 5 for Allison Howard, 4 for Lakin Stevens, 4 for Candace Allen, and 2 for Sierra Sloan. They were only 8 for 18 from the free throw line. I had them with 19 turnovers and 28 rebounds. For Pikeville, they were led in scoring by Leanne Jackson with Kat Walters, with 15 points. Leanne Jackson with 14 points. 11 for Nicole Lynn, 9 for Kylie Alvin, 6 for Ava Rogers, 2 for Charlize Compton, 2 for Isabella Stone, and 1 for Paula Patton. They were 13 for 16 from the free throw line, which that's a big contrast, there was a lot more differences in the game than that. Had them with 11 turnovers, and they won the rebounding battle 42-28. And I had them with 20 offensive rebounds and 12 second chance points off of those 20 rebounds. But a lot of those turnovers, a lot of their points were easy points off of offensive rebounds, between offensive rebounds and turnovers and transition. Yeah. It was probably 70% of their points.
Yeah, so. The second chance points and points off and turnovers probably totaled more than what Preston totaled for the game.
Yeah, for sure.
All righty, so that's going to wrap it up for us. First game, we're going to send it back to the station, get rebooted here, ready for the second game. Pikeville and Prestonsburg boys are on the floor warming up. We'll return shortly on the Intermountain Sports Network.